Aloha, YouTube investors. How is everybody doing today? My name is David Jansen. Welcome to my channel. Today is October the 16th. It is Friday, 2020, and we are looking at my Fidelity account today. Stock market has been closed for a long time as it's almost 8 p.m. here, Hawaii Standard Time. And depending on when you see this video, I hope that you're having a great day, evening, or morning. And we are going to look at my account here. As you can see, I'm not sure why this card right here popped up. I didn't want this to be, this isn't something that I selected to be in my feed. Fidelity allows you to put all this information in your feed, and if you don't put something, then sometimes they'll just throw stuff in there, I guess. So I am sitting over $4,900 with this individual account with Fidelity. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I do have everything lined up in playlists for you. My Roth IRA sets with M1 Finance. My growth portfolio sets with Robinhood. Feel free to check out any of those videos and share them with your family and friends as well too. So I did a buy. I added to one of my positions here with Fidelity. I am really close to $5,000. I'm hoping that I will get this total there by, hope it would be nice if it was next week, but for sure by the end of the month. I did just do my dividend tracker video as well too, for how much my annual income is every single year based off of my dividend payments, and it also gives you an estimated future portfolio value and future dividend payment all the way out to 25 years. So all the way out to 2044, it gives me an estimated payment amount of how much I'll be paid every single year going up to 2044, and that is my dividend tracker video. So I do that one every single month. I do a buy video with my Roth IRA with M1 Finance every single week. A minimum of $100 goes in there, so check out those videos as well too if you're interested. And then we're going to talk about Abbvie in this video, but please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And there is a thumbs up button, a like button that you can hit as well too. That also helps support the channel. I really appreciate it. So you can see how the portfolio did today. All the red here is the ones that were laggards or losers for the day, and then all the green down here is who did well today. And Abbvie actually did well today. It has been kind of, I mean, it's been a volatile year in general, just for the U.S. stock market. The economy is not good here in the U.S. We've had the stay-at-home economy, recession, high unemployment rate and stuff. But on the good side of it, that means that there's more buying opportunities. So even though Abbvie ended today in the green, I do look for buying opportunities, and I do have other holdings, or other videos I should say, where I bought and added to my other holdings because they were dips, because the stock market has been very volatile. And I would encourage you to do the same thing. If you have the money and one of your holdings drops below its price that it is, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's 2 days in the red, add some more shares. You know, eventually it's going to bounce back, especially if it's a solid company. I personally like all of my holdings. The only ones that that sometimes I wonder about in Fidelity here is IBM and Intel, which I pay really, really close attention to them. I do believe that both Intel is still a great company. IBM, you know, they've got a great dividend yield right now, and I do think that they will get things together as they're moving very quickly to cloud and AI with their Watson, and I believe they're working with ESPN with their Watson program. I can't remember. So I keep seeing the commercials every time I watch a football game, and when I was watching the NBA Finals. So in other videos, I have the desktop version, which shows you all my total gains and losses for these holdings. My total gains and losses dollar amount, it tells you here in the app, but it doesn't tell you percentage-wise here in the app. And then on the desktop version, this is all blown out for you. So if you check those other videos, you'll see what my cost basis per share is for each of these holdings, what my total cost basis is. But right now in the app, it's kind of difficult, and I do most of my videos in the app, but every now and then I'll do a desktop version. It's just kind of going to show you what the last price was, is what's kind of easier to see, and how many shares I have in each of those. So let's talk about Abbvie really quick here. Abbvie, if you aren't familiar with them, they are a healthcare pharmaceutical listed in the biotech. They have a market cap of over $150 billion. They are a spinoff of Abbott Laboratories. I believe I'm saying that's right. I've heard other people say it, Abbott. But my cousin says Abbott, and he works for them, so I say Labbit. Abbott. But anyway, they're a spinoff, so they are considered a dividend aristocrat. They recently, JP Morgan has given them a price target range, upping their price target. Right now they're trading at $85, $86, and they're saying that they will be trading between, I think it's 96 and 127, which I think is amazing. And at one time, even this summer, they were trading at over $100, like right at 100, just a little bit over 100. So it is very possible for them to do that. And for them to be trading that high and to have this great dividend, you can see here when I click on dividends that their dividend yield is 5.5%, which is amazing for such a good company. I mean, it was just Q2. I think they brought in, $45 million in Q2. I should have written that down to be able to tell you for sure exactly what the number is, especially when I start rattling off numbers. But that's why you want to do your own research. It was $10 million, a little over $10 million is what they did in Q3 in revenue, worldwide net revenue. Their two main drugs that they have, or treatments is what I like to call it, is Humira, which is for autoimmune deficiencies, and Botox. So Botox, as you know, treats people who want to get rid of wrinkles in their forehead or crow's feet or something like that. So Humira, yes, that patent is expiring, and there are some knockoff drugs that are just waiting, but they might have still a little bit of an up on these people, as that's, Humira is the one that they know, and that's the one that they've been prescribed, possibly the one that they've stayed with for so long. And if their insurance continues to cover it, then why switch to something else? So, but JP Morgan has that price target for them, so I am probably going to add more to Abbvie. I know they are in a vaccine race as well, too, another treatment along with Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, and a couple other companies. So we'll see how that pans out. So look at Abbvie if you have a chance. Also, check out my other videos. I hope you have a great weekend. Be safe and healthy. Mahalo and aloha. Did I say subscribe? Yes, subscribe to the channel, please.